everything that they killed, armed and ready to slay.
Hey everyone, and welcome back. So yesterday we looked at all the games that were announced for opening night of Gamescom 2023. Well, today we're going to be taking a quick look at every game that showed up in the Future Games show. Now this time around, the Switch did get quite a bit more attention, so we will be using a more rapid-fire format for today's video. Now let's not waste any more time and jump straight in. Just remember, if you are liking the video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. We are still on that mission to hit 20,000 subscribers. Now to start out, we got yet another trailer for Blasphemous 2, and this disturbingly beautiful pixel art game is really one that I'm looking forward to playing. The good news is that by the time this video is out, most likely the full game will be available, and I will be playing this Souls-like Metroidvania on my stream on Friday night. So if you want to have some fun checking it out together, drop on by.
Of the confraternity of incorruptible flesh.
Now next, we got a quick look at AK-Xolotl that will also be coming out pretty quickly on September 14th. I don't know what it is, but when you mix a cutesy character with murderous tendencies, it really generally turns into magic. And I will definitely be checking out this bullet hell roguelite for myself when it does come out. And the next game we gotta look at is Bloomtown: A Different Story, which will be releasing in Q2 of 2024. Now this one seems like a very weird blend of a bunch of different RPG styles. I mean, it almost looks like a blend of Earthbound meets Pokemon. And I've got to tell you, that is feeling like one really odd mix, but you know what? It just might work out. Now next on our list, we have The Last Fate, which looks like yet again another Souls-like Metroidvania. And although that genre is starting to get a little bit saturated on the Switch, this one has such a beautiful pixel art presentation to it that I am interested nonetheless. Now this one is supposed to be launching sometime in November. The good news is that if you do want to try it out for yourself, there's actually a beta on Steam. Next, we got yet again another game that I'm super excited to try for myself, called It's a Wrap. And once again, it's another one that we won't have to wait very long for because it's releasing on August 31st of this year. And this one is almost looking like a rhythm-based puzzle platformer with themes pulled from some of the biggest action franchises of the 80s. And being a big fan of 80s action movies, personally, as I said earlier, this is one I just can't wait for.
Now go tell all your friends.
Take the elevator, kid.
There's not enough time.
Move the clip to the right and you'll be just fine.
Our next game doesn't have a release date announced yet, and that will be Phantom Spark. Now this is a time trial racer that was definitely giving me F-Zero vibes. Hopefully it'll manage to have a nice smooth frame rate on the Nintendo Switch. If it does, this might be a great game to pick up for racing fans. Now next, we got a sizzle reel featuring games that all have playable demos on Steam. Now some of these were also available on the Nintendo Switch, however, we only got a quick glimpse at these games. Now the first one of these games is Super Adventure Hand, where we seem to be platforming around different levels as a disembodied hand. No exact release date for this one on Nintendo Switch, just stated as 2023. Next, we got a look at Afterdream, which seems like a very interesting horror adventure game. And this one is actually slated on the Nintendo Switch for September 28th of 2023. Next, we got a quick look at Clem, which looks like a quirky little puzzle game with an interesting art style. And this one is supposed to be set on the Switch for Q4 of 2023. And that pretty much wraps it up for this reel. Now next, we got another reveal trailer without a release date, and that was Wild Country. Now this game seems to be blending city building with card battles. Once again, a very odd mix, but one that just might work out. But not only that, they seem to very heavily be leaning into the cutesy animal vibe, and you know what? That always sells well on the Nintendo Switch. Now next on today's list of games, we have another one that I'm very excited to try for myself, and that is Ravenswatch. However, all we know is it's releasing in 2024. Now this game is a co-op action roguelite where the characters are based on fairy tale characters. Visually, the game looks amazing, and hopefully the online play on the Switch will be very good. If so, this can be an excellent release for the console.
Meet thy maker, shadow of dark dreams.
And lastly, we got a look at Dome King Cabbage, which is another game without a release date currently. Now, to be totally honest, I don't know what to make of this one. It's supposed to be a visual novel set in the world of a monster collecting RPG. Visually, the game looks very interesting. However, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this gameplay works out. That is pretty much it for the Switch games that made an appearance on the Future Game Show of Gamescom this year. Now don't forget, if any of these games really piqued your curiosity and you want to see more of them, the full trailers are all available on YouTube. And let me know in the comments down below, which one of these games are you most looking forward to? And don't forget, on the way out, to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and click on that notification bell so you know when all my future content comes out. And as usual, I'll see you in my next video.